seated. And parents, if you would like to shift down, or there's no room at the back, there are a few rows available at the front. So please do move up if you would like.
Caroline Scargill, and I'm here on behalf of all the BayviewGlen parents who are all members of the Parent Guild. And I'm here today to thank all of our tremendous volunteers who've worked very hard this year to make this year such a success, particularly for our children. As you know, the Guild runs a lot of services and events, including the marketplace, the Guild shop, the textbooks, the BayviewGlen Fall Fair, and the magazine program. And to date, all their efforts have gone into raising $375,000 for the school's Worldview capital campaign. So we'd like to present this to Mrs. Auld. Sorry, Mrs. Auld. Sorry. Can you tell I'm nervous? Okay. Sorry. To date, we've raised $375,000, and our goal is to raise another $100,000 with your help and support for the coming year. So we really need everybody's support. We hope to see a lot of new faces come September, starting with the Fall Fair. And we also hope that everybody has a fantastic summer, a safe and healthy summer. So, again, for Mrs. Auld. Mrs. Auld.
No, we're not married. Good morning, parents, students, faculty, staff, and guests, and welcome to our closing ceremonies for the 2012-2013 school year. At this time, I would like to introduce the faculty and staff who have been integral to the success of the students this year. The management team, please stand to be recognized. The assistant head of the upper school, Mr. Auld. Director of University Counselling, Mr. Hammond. Our Director of Athletics, Mr. Slavinsky. Our Round Square Coordinator, Mrs. Brown. Our Director of Finance, Mr. Haynes. And our Learning Strategist, Ms. Hillis. I would now like to introduce the upper school faculty by department. The Arts Department, Head of Department, Mr. Bellissimo. Members of the Arts Department, Mr. Clark, Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Richards, and Ms. Rogers. Integrated Technologies Department, Head of Department, Mr. Ferrance, members of the department, Ms. Buckley, Mr. Delorier, Ms. Lee, and Mr. Rattenbury. English Department, Head of Department, Mr. Reynolds, members of the department, Ms. Estrella, Mr. Clark, Ms. DeBalla, Ms. Finelli. Head of Modern Languages, Ms. Barone, members of the department, Ms. Krause and Ms. Cruz. Head of Mathematics, Mr. Pingelli, members of the department, Ms. Lee, Ms. MacArthur, Mr. Rattenbury, and Mr. Whelan. Head of Physical Education, Mr. Cardone, members of the department, Ms. Deeks and Mr. Gill. Head of the Social Sciences Department, Ms. Dybala, members of the department, Mr. Auld, Mr. Chapman, Mr. Church, Mr. Conrad, Ms. Groenwegen, Mr. Hammond, Ms. Hillis, Ms. Coulard, Ms. Lee, and Mr. Osborne. Head of Science, Ms. Russell, members of the Science Department, Ms. Carpenter, Mr. Conrad, Mr. Delorier, Mr. Hitchcock, and Ms. Lee. And finally, members of our administrative team, Ms. Geisler, Ms. Hitchcock, Ms. Hoke, Ms. Roos, Mr. Sinclair, and Mr. Vaz. We are here this morning to celebrate the many academic and co-curricular accomplishments of our students and to present our awards. The mission of BayviewGlen is to provide an excellent education through high expectations of academic achievement and caring individual support, to enable our students to learn, to grow, and to become responsible, productive, and contributing members of a global community. What I see in the Upper School is an extraordinary culture where students, faculty, and staff live our mission every day. Grade 9, 10, and 11. As I watch you welcome students from Round Square Exchanges and listen to your stories of participating in service projects in Peru, Costa Rica, and Panama, I see the global citizen in you. As I watch you participate in community service like Better Beginnings, Feed the Hungry, and Free the Children, I see in you the genuine desire to contribute to those in need. And as I watch the extraordinary effort and school spirit you put into sports, arts, music, and the many other co-curricular activities, I see that you are committed and passionate about life at school. When I watch you supporting one another in a genuine and caring way, I see that you have learned to build and embrace friendships that will last a lifetime. Collectively, you have achieved a lot, and today I want to congratulate you for all the contributions you have made over the last year towards building a great school community. Students, you have experienced successes in so many ways. Your involvement and dedication have led to great achievements, and you have met your academic challenges with enthusiasm. And as a result, you are carrying forth our tradition of excellence and high standards. As many of you know, BayviewGlen is an advanced placement school. That means that in the upper school, students have the opportunity to earn university-level credits while still in high school. Advanced placement, along with programs like the Duke of Edinburgh, Outward Bound Leadership, and Round Square, give you a clear advantage when making post-secondary applications. So ensure that they are part of your portfolio. Grade 9s, as you move to grade 10, we will expect you to be great role models for our incoming grade 9s, as you know and remember what it's like to be new to the upper school. And your understanding and leadership will ease their transition. Grade 10s, as you prepare for grade 11 and your final 2 years of high school, now is the time to get involved in the many and varied activities at the school. Involve yourself in the opportunities available and start building your portfolio for your university of choice. And remember, US universities look at grade 11 grades when making early acceptance offers. Grade 11s, you are poised to become the leaders and take over the leadership of the school. This is a big responsibility. Ensure that you create a legacy that you will be proud of both for yourselves, personally, and for the school as a whole. You are about to inherit a school where 100% of our 2013 graduates have been accepted to university. This is an accomplishment that every student who has graduated from BayviewGlen can claim. Our 2013 grads have university acceptances to many competitive programs, which include accounting, arts, biology, biological and medical engineering, sciences, business, commerce, computer science, economics, life sciences, neuroscience, mathematics, music, engineering, and the list goes on and on. Our grads have received offers from prestigious universities in Canada, US, and in the UK. Some of the Canadian universities, Schulich School of Business, York University, University of Western Ontario, University of Toronto, Ryerson, University of British Columbia, Guelph, McGill, Queen's, McMaster, Trent, Richard Ivey School of Business, and Dalhousie, to name but a few, and to several high-profile U.S. universities, University of Pennsylvania Wharton School of Business, Brandeis, NYU, UCLA, UC Berkeley, Washington, and in the UK to St Andrews University, Durham, University of Aberdeen, and the University of Edinburgh. This year, we also have a first for BayviewGlen. One of our students was admitted to the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, which is a direct entry medical program. To date, our grads have amassed an amazing $400,000 in scholarships, and BayviewGlen have written, 83 students have written 194 advanced placement exams. A graduating student was the first Canadian ever elected as the North Atlantic Vice President to the DECA International Executive. This is an amazing feat. 5 grade 12 students were DECA Provincial Award winners and 3 qualified for the DECA International Competition in California. 8 of our graduating students formed the under 20 girls volleyball team, a first BVG squad qualified for an opposite team sport. 5 graduating students were invited to present an original play at the Conference of Independent Schools Drama Festival, and 3 of our grade 12s were award winners at the Model UN. In athletics, our Griffins were unstoppable. This year, our BayviewGlen Griffins won a total of 40 medals, 16 gold CISAA banners, most ever for a school, 4 silver and 20 bronze. Well done, Griffins. I am certain that all of you will meet or even surpass these accomplishments next year. This will be an eventful year for all of us as we move into our new facilities with a new gymnasium, a new dining hall, a learning commons, a fitness center, music and drama rooms, and a science wing. I can't wait to see the excitement these new facilities will bring. Finally, I would like to thank every member of the faculty and staff. Each one contributes to the uniqueness of BayviewGlen in their own way through their dedication, their talents, and experience, and they are fundamental for fostering the sense of community, self-esteem, and respect that we so value. I would also like to say a special word of thanks to Mr. Auld for all his dedication to the upper school this year. I look forward to welcoming everyone back in September for the start of our 2013-14 school year, and hopefully to almost the end of our construction phase. Relax and enjoy the summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Dawn. I'd like to ask Ms. Hillis to please stand and assist with the Honor Roll Awards. Honor Roll Awards are presented to students who achieve an average of 80% or greater in their final report. Students receive a silver BayviewGlen pin. The following grade 9 students achieved Honor Roll standing: Isabel Abkarian, Sam Babujan, Carter Broadcorp, we practiced today, so next year it all goes really, really well. Jeremy Chu, Aiden Cook, Sean Zinner, Alexandra Govaz, Brooke Henry, Matthew Jennings, Everett Yearling, Jasmine Kosla, Monkdorsh Korlsuran, Elizaveta Lapshina, Jackson Lenz, Noel Lin, Leona Liu, Kevin Liu, Courtney Maliakal, Ryan Mansubi, Mario Mara, Joshua Mayer, Charlotte Mingay, Alexander Minialo, Daniel Molson, Jenny Nagoyan, Liam Parmar, Rebecca Randall, Lawrence Roy, Caleb Scargill, Malcolm Straker, Stephanie Valenkin, Ross West, Jessica Wickett. The following grade 10 students achieved honor roll standing: Matthew Altro, Amanda Attar, Alexa Chiquetto, Ethan Colangelo, James Daigle, Vanessa Delzado Hammond, Victoria Dimitriopoulos, Marissa Duess, Kevin Duong, Goldman Fong, Jason Gabor, Eric Girdlebauer, Marco Galini, Samantha Goodman, Stephanie Harris, Jake Herman, Sarah Hugh Wing, Graham Higgins, Jerry Gia, Elizabeth Lee, Laura Liang, Ryan London, Goran Mihik, Peter Pufin, Adam Rajani, Christina Rakitsis, Denise Shreman, Joelle Rosenthal, Aaron Straley, Jacob Shadowitz, Cassidy Traher, Anisha Varma, Linda Wang, Jake Wickett, Katie Wimmer, Anita Ewan. The following grade 11 students achieved honor roll standing: Stephen Abar, Jabran Ahmad, Arya Alizadeh, Kate Babujan, Jennifer Baird, Katie Chong, Justin Shaw, Nathaniel Chim, Jessica Chu, Rachel Coots-Wolfmeyer, Jia Deng, Luca Golini, Connor Hung, Ruini Jayakoti, Emma Kinsella, Gareth Koch, Christian Luxep, Anika Mayer, Jillian Masad, Anujan Mohan, Bardia Manavari, Daniel Nathans, Colin Nicholas, Marlene Petrakis, Jeffrey Pong, Keaton Proud, Davina Puri, Yeti Scargill, Asha Singh, Patwin Sito, Julia Tai, Victoria White. Congratulations all. Right now, I'd like Mrs. Don to please stand and help me to hand out the Heads Honor Roll and top of grade. A student who has achieved an average of 90% or greater will receive the Heads Honor Roll certificate in addition to a silver pin. The top of grade award will also be presented at this time. The following grade 9 students have achieved Heads Honor Roll standing: Maria Athanasoulias, Peter Belisiotis, Sabina Beluz-Negu, Justin Borromeo, Zane Fetter, Alyssa Gorolova, Sophia Helmeriam, Grace Hu, Christina Kang, Adrian Klein, Natanya Kleiner, Charlotte Koch, Justin Lai, Brandon Malamus, Derek McKee, Shamara Nadaraja, Arjun Narayan, Justin Nathans, Shivani Pradhan, Albert Pangolin, Kimberly Seaman, Rishi Vaswani, Vanessa Young, Shiv Ugel. Congratulations. The following grade 10 students have achieved Heads Honor Roll standing. Excuse me. The recipient of this year's top of grade for grade 9 is awarded to Sabina Beluz-Negu. Students have achieved Heads Honor Roll standing: Harrison Apitz Grossman, CJ Baker, Elena Boldo, Daniel D'Alessandro, Noor Hashim, Mohammed Hussein, Derek Hui, Jerry Lee, Portia Lee, Nicole Lynn, George Marinosian, Aaron Matsuba, Zachary Medeiros, Christian Mile, Philip Najapov, Samana Naidu, Brianna Nagoyan, Andrea Rossos, Irene Shabanova, Daniel Shen, Hussein Tapia, Annie Wang, Madeline Yescu. The recipient of this year's Top of Grade 10 award is Samana Naidu. The following grade 10 students have achieved Heads Honor Roll standing. 11, sir. At least I know you're listening, which is unusual for the people in the front here. Sabrina Broadcorp, Mark Cahallan, Sean Cahallan, Dora Chen, Valerie Chu, Elizabeth Feldstein, William Gu, Aishwarya Haran, Sarah Hergy, Andrew Iskander, Barath Kashru, Jonathan Kong, Lok Hang Lee, Stephanie Lee, Joy Ling, Zwan Liu, Nathaniel Lowe, Anil Naidu, Hasti Namavar Gigi. Namavar Gigi. Anyway, blew that one. Kenji Northrop, Tina Ranjbar, Alexander Rushlitz, Haley Russell, Satish Stephenson, Megan Suchu Lam, Philip Sang, Jonathan Sang, Shirag Vaswani, Amruta Vyas, Michelle Warner, Clement Young, Congratulations. The recipient of this year's Top of Grade 11 Award, Bharath Kashru.
Subject awards are presented to students who demonstrate outstanding aptitude and interest in a subject while maintaining excellent grades in that area of study. Mr. Bellissimo will present the Arts Awards. Grade 9 Dramatic Arts, Charlotte Coate. Grade 10 Dramatic Arts, Daniel Orban. Grade 11 Dramatic Arts, Asha Singh. Grade 9 Music, Carter Broadcar. Grade 10 Music, Sumana Naidu. Grade 11 Music, Sean Cahalan. Grade 9 Visual Arts, Alisa Gorolova. Grade 10 Visual Arts, Elena Boldo. Grade 11 Visual Arts, Loch Heng Lee. Thank you, Mr. Bellissimo. Mr. Reynolds, Head of English, will present the English Awards. Grade 9 English, Sabine Belus-Nega. Grade 10 English, Yang Shen. Grade 11 English, Bharat Katru. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds. Grade 11 Social Science, Anika Mayer. Intermediate Business Studies, William Gu. Well done. This is the 6th year this contest has been written at BayviewGlen, and we are proud to announce this year's medalist, Andrea Rossos. Tuscan Casals Foundation Youth and Philanthropy Initiative was held at BayviewGlen again this year. It is a program designed to introduce youth to local grassroots charities and aspires community caring and involvement. All grade 10 students researched and presented their findings to their classmates. Finalists were selected, and eventually one student was chosen from the entire grade. The Tuscan Casal Foundation awarded $5,000 to this student's charity of choice. This year's charity was Scott Mission, and we would like to have Anisha Varma come forward to receive recognition for the fine work she's done for YPI. Thank you, Mr. Bella. Mr. Cardone, Head of Grade 9 Male Physical Education Award, Peter Belitsiosis. Grade 10 Physical Education Award, Andrea Rossos. Grade 10 Male Physical Education Award, George Marinosian. Grade 11 Physical Education, Wolf Triniastich. And Grade 12 Physical Education, Physical Exercise Science Award, Clement Young. Thank you, Mr. Cardone. Ms. Russell, Head of Science, will present the following awards. Grade 9 Science, Sabina Beluz-Negro. Grade 10 Science, Portia Lee. Grade 11 Biology, Mark Cahalan. Valerie Chu. Grade 11 Physics, Clement Young. Grade 12 Physics, Barrett Catrou. University of Toronto National Biology Competition provides students with an opportunity to test their knowledge and understanding of biology. The competition is open to high school students from across Canada and around the world. This year the competition was written by over 4,000 students at 300 schools. Similarly, for receiving the highest score amongst BayviewGlen students in the biology competition, a certificate of distinction is presented to Barrett Catrou. Thank you, Ms. Russell. Mr. Ferrance, the Head of Beauty Competition is an opportunity for students to test their ability in designing, understanding and implementing algorithms. Our top students also happens to be the Junior Division Metro Toronto champion. Congratulations, Barrett Catrou. interference. Mr. Pengelly will present the Maths Awards. Grade 9 Mathematics, Christina King. Grade 10 Mathematics, Sabina Beluz-Negro. Grade 11 Functions, Yang Shen. Grade 11 Functions, Yeti Scargill. And Grade 12 Advanced Functions, Anil Naidu. The American Mathematics competition was open to all of our students in grade 9 and 10. The top student for our school is Laura Liang. She placed in the top 12% internationally. Grade 11 students wrote the Fermat contest. More than 18,000 students wrote this contest internationally. Our top student placed in the top 3% of all competitors. Congratulations, Jonathan Kong. Grade 9 and 10 students wrote the Canadian Intermediate Math Contest. Our top student placed the top 2% of all competitors. Congratulations, Yang Shen. Congratulations to all our subject award winners and our competition winners. Well done.
The following awards. University Awards. The following awards are provided by the University of Rochester. Grade 11 recipients who apply to the university and are admitted will be eligible for up to $30,000 in merit scholarships. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award is presented for strong academic achievement in a challenging environment and demonstrated leadership skills. Furthermore, the recipient must be dedicated to a variety of co-curricular activities. The winner is Bardia Manavari. The Honorary Science Award is presented for academic excellence and rigor in science courses. Furthermore, the recipient should demonstrate a genuine commitment to scientific research. The winner is Elizabeth Feldstein. And Mr. Pengelly will help present the John E. Hopkins Scholarship. The John E. Hopkins Scholarship is presented to a returning student who has attended BayviewGlen for at least 2 years. The choice is made by averaging only the mathematics and science credits students have accumulated over the previous 2 academic years. This year's recipient is Mark Cahallan. Scholarships. The BayviewGlen scholarships are awarded to academically strong students who achieved superior marks on the competitive scholarship exams. The Grade 9 scholarship awards go to Shamara Nadaraja and Justin Borromeo. Grade 10 scholarship awards go to Noor Hashim and George Marinosian. Grade 11 scholarship awards go to Bhareth Kashru and Alexandra Roshlitz. BayviewGlen. From Trudeau, Gibran Ahmad, Elizabeth Lee, Stephanie Lee, Xiao Qi Ling, Sumana Naidu, Keaton Proud. The following student has earned 2,000 or more house points and will receive the House Cup, the highest award in the House system. From Mackenzie, Megan Suchu Lam. congratulate this year's winning house, Mackenzie. We wish to acknowledge the great accomplishments students have achieved in the Duke of Edinburgh program throughout this and previous years. Could the following students please rise and stand at their seats when their names are called so that we may recognize them formally at this time? C.J. Baker, Katie Chong, Frederick Girdlebauer, Graham Higgins, Connor Hung, Nicole Lin, Aaron Matsuba, Davina Puri, Andrea Rossos, Irene Shabanova, Daniel Shen, Anisha Varma, Rishi Vaswani have all achieved their Bronze Award. Achieving Silver, Nathaniel Chim, Rachel Coots-Wolfmeyer, Elizabeth Feldstein, Graham Higgins, Callum Houston, Bhareth Kashru, Nathaniel Lowe, Keaton Proud, Davina Puri, Clement Young. Would the following student please come forward to receive congratulations from Mrs. Don and Mrs. Brown for achieving the Duke of Ed Gold Award? Tina Ranchbar. Awards are presented to students at each grade level who have demonstrated outstanding service to their community through the generous volunteering of their time and effort. Would Mrs. Don please step forward to present the following students with their award?
First, I'd like to apologize for Mrs. Daunt for messing up my first speech. The recipient of the Newcomer Award came to us this year after moving to BayviewGlen from a school in Vancouver. This student quickly became a vital and cheerful member of the BayviewGlen community. The list of extracurricular activities in which he participated in is too large to itemize, but in summary it includes multiple sports teams, music groups and clubs. This student doesn't just get involved, he fully commits to everything he does. He cheers on his fellow students and is always enthusiastic and full of energy. In the classroom, he's friendly and respectful to both the students and the teachers, and he's eager to contribute. His enthusiasm is infectious, and he's always the heart of every discussion. This year's Newcomer Award is presented to Jerry Lee.
BayviewGlen Spirit Award is presented to students who participate in school life with outstanding enthusiasm. These students model a positive spirit and always act as excellent motivators of their peers. This recipient of the BayviewGlen Spirit Award is a long-standing member of the BayviewGlen community. Her infectious grin, positive attitude, and the ability to participate simultaneously in numerous clubs, musical groups, sports teams, dramatic productions, and maintain a very high academic standard is truly impressive. This student believes in giving back to her community, and she displays a true passion for everything she commits to. Her contributions to the soccer and gold medal volleyball teams earned her the Griffin Award for her positive attitude and spirit. She participates in musical ensembles, a wide variety of clubs, and is always a team player, motivating those around her. A joy to teach and to coach. This BayviewGlen Spirit Award is presented to Elena Bolden. This recipient of the BayviewGlen Spirit Award is certainly spirited in his support of all aspects of the BayviewGlen community and always contributes more than just 2 bits to everything he does. You might have encountered him in any number of activities around the school: Model Parliament or UN, choir, the play, or perhaps during one of our various assemblies, which he co-hosted this year as Vice Chair of Communications. Certainly everyone present remembers the playoff games where he roused the crowds to vocal support and continued support of our teams, and definitely his spectacular dance-off against the mascots of the Leafs and the Raptors. Please congratulate a young man who was practically the personification of spirit, Jabron Ahmad. The Catherine Benson Award for Citizenship is given to the student who demonstrates participation in
Thank you, Mr. Earl. It has been our distinct privilege and honor to lead the school's head boy and head girl in the tradition of head boys and head girls of old.
This year has been a culmination of our journey through BayviewGlen, sometimes a challenge, but ultimately an invaluable experience that we are honored to have been given.
It has been our pleasure working with both the faculty and the student body, but alas, our time is coming to a close.
At this, our last address, before we hand over our titles, we'd like to thank our wonderful student council as well as our faculty advisors, Mr. Sylvester, Mr. Ald, and Ms. Dabala. Without them, the student council would not carry on from year to year or be as successful as it is.
It is now time to hand over the torch to 2 fine young individuals in whom we have the utmost confidence. They are truly exemplary students, members of the BayviewGlen community, and human beings.
We'd like to introduce our successors, Barty and Joy. Congratulations, guys. We're truly excited for you, and we're sure you will do a wonderful job.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2013-2014 head boy. Head boy.
All right. Hello, everyone. We would just like to take the time to mention how honored we are to be elected as your new head boy and head girl. Since September, we've admired the dedication put forth by Daniel and Rachel.
Their work here surely won't be forgotten. Our first meeting has already taken place, and an exciting year is coming our way.
The gratitude that we have cannot be expressed in this short time, but it will be shown in our work for the school. As you know, many changes will be happening to BayviewGlen for the upcoming school year.
While a new campus and student council constitution sounds daunting, we're confident that the transition will go smoothly. As your head boy and head girl, we hope to have your trust as we lead BayviewGlen into a new era of success.
Congratulations to all upper school students for completing yet another year. And thank you all for joining us in our closing ceremonies. Have a wonderful summer. Thank you.
There's an old saying that intones that instruction does much, but encouragement does everything. This has been a year chock full of both instruction and encouragement. As we have transitioned from a more student-centered style of instruction, teachers have moved off to the side a little bit in favor of encouraging students to create their own knowledge to a certain extent. As well as is not new to BayviewGlen, outside of the classroom as well, there has been considerable support and encouragement. In the arts, in preparation for music night, The Outsiders. In athletics, on the way to gold medal at OFSA and multiple championships. And just as the paradigm of traditional knowledge transition from teacher to student has been shifted, so too has the mode of teacher-student encouragement moved to a more egalitarian model of support where students and teachers work together on community service projects, Feed the Hungry, or charity runs for worthy causes. Each year is similar in terms of calendar events and ceremonies such as this one, but the defining moments, character, and essence of an academic year are as unique as the individuals sitting in front of me. To the students, thank you for your efforts and the results across the board that have been both encouraging and instructional. And thank you to the teachers for their encouraging instruction. Next year will be another unique year as we transition together into an incredible new facility. I wish you all a healthy and relaxing summer filled with family time and new adventures, and I look forward to seeing you all in September. Thank you. And one final acknowledgement before we stand and exit with the processional. I'd like to thank Mr. Hammond, who puts all of this together and helps to make Mrs. Daunt and I look a lot better up here. Thank you very much, Mr. Hammond. Please stand for the procession. Recession.
once again. Tall young man appearing to be your brother, but taller than I remember.
No, I said I'm looking for you. Oh, well, you have a name. I don't see you. Just make it out. Jim and oh my God, that's a award for me.
Did you win every award? Oh, not you. Oh, yes.
Yeah, this one did.
She knows everything about me.
See, she's a better sibling than your sibling. Myra, congratulations. You walk away with everything.
Not everything, but yeah. Good home.
We're very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm just gonna go use the washroom really quick.
Okay. Have a great summer.
That's not true. Stop lying.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You look very good, sharp. Gentlemen, have a great summer. We'll see you next year. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Take care. Congrats,